Big shout out to all of the model car community on YouTube here. Beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful day, sunny day. The weather is awesome. I thought I'd make a video. This is the 1932 AMT Pro Shop Ford Roadster. The cream coffin. This is a build that's been on the channel before. You can go back and probably find some archival footage of it. But what had happened, we had a shop accident to where the shelf that it was on fell off the wall, and it got disassembled. So we built it, and we've kind of added some doodads, some giblets, as they say in Star Wars lingo. But pretty much she's still the same. She's it's a beautiful piece. Like I say, if you can go back in the archives and find some videos of it, what it used to look like, you'll see kind of what we've added and done to it. I think that we did these brake lines. We added these brake lines and these chrome rotors, these painted calipers, and the thing really got messed up in the fall, believe it or not. I had it where you could pop the body up like this for display purposes, but I'm going to pull it off just so you can kind of see what's going on in there. So basically, we added a battery and a telescopic drive shaft. We added some more suspension pieces with some hydraulic shocks and electronic box. Stiffed up the chassis a little bit back there. The engine, we just did a little bit more painting. A little bit more painting on the engine, a little bit more detailing. Though we threw some blue acrylic paint up in there, whatnot. These white flames were hand painted, by the way. Totally scratch built frame. We were missing one of these knockoffs for the longest time. We actually added some blue caps to the knockoffs, but we actually found another knockoff. So she has all four of her knockoffs now. Just a wonderful, wonderful piece. Cream coffin, 1932 Ford Roadster rebuild. I'll probably do maybe a new video, a new final slide video of it with some original music behind it. That'd probably be really cool to do. We kind of like threw some blue iodized on the pulley system, like all the I got electrical tape for the belt, guitar strings for the fuel lines, hoses and stuff. I think we got cashmere cloth interior in there. The rumble seat actually does open up. I don't know if I can do it right now. I'm not holding it. Let me see if I can put this down. We might get lucky, but who knows? Take it off here, see what we can. I usually don't open it up, so. Man, I think I opened it up for a photo shoot at one time, but it's a long time ago. Yeah, it's wanting to hang up and stuff right now, so. That hinge, that's actually the model box hinge, so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit this video. Because I was not prepared for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and open it up just so you can see what it would look like with the rumble seat. There you go. Rumble seat. So I'm gonna add this to my Survivor build series because it is a true Survivor. I mean, I lost it really. I had to rebuild the whole, rebuild. I had to rebuild it. I added a few more things in it, but very happy with this build. Cream Coffin. Appreciate all you people that comment, subscribers. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, comment. Like I say, we got the 37 Ford teardrop tail lights out of there. We put a really nice MODELMIND 72 signature series stance on this piece, and just kind of went crazy with it. Just really, 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 really am very thankful that I was able to get this one back together. There's actually a few more that got destroyed. Well, I wouldn't say destroyed, but they got broken. And I decided, well, I'm not going to just you put so much time and passion into these pieces. It's like, the last thing you want to do is see them get broke. So I'm so glad that I was able to get this one put back together and actually get it back into the collection. So I got, like I said, I got a few more that I got to get got to get them back together. And I'm just going to take my time with them, and eventually I will get them all back put together. And then when I do, I'll just kind of throw them sporadically back on the channel and let everybody see where they are now. Exit. It's the monogram 124 1969 Pontiac GTO. The Judge. We kit bashed it with Frank Iconio's Budweiser Motorcraft Pro Stock Thunderbird 124 scale model kit. This was basically we used the chassis under the Thunderbird. We just put it under the Judge, but we had to heavily modify it, and we did a lot of scratch building. The whole front and rear suspension was scratch built in order to get it down to the MODELMIND 72 signature series stance. We'll give you kind of a quick spin around of the piece. There again, this is, I mean, this was an absolute joy for me to build, guys. This vintage Judge has been in my stash for a long time. A long time. And I don't even know if I would have ever been able to, you know, get it built if I hadn't uh, joined this group build. We did do a twin turbo setup. On the engine here, we did two scratch built twin turbo setup, and all of this, the engine can be totally taken out, the turbos can be taken off. All this is, I built it like this, so if I wanted to come in there and replace the engine, swap the engine out with something else, I could do that. It wouldn't be a problem. We got dual magnetos that is completely wired up. We used white thread, the white kind of going with the header, the white header theme that we got there. So that's kind of where we went with that. We did scratch build 2 bottles of NOS, which are wired up with fuel lines. We got our electrical box in there. Like I said, telescopic steering wheel. Actually, the steering wheel can come on or off, and it also is telescoping. We've got, let me flip this around here. We've got our fuel cell here all painted up. We got our batteries all wired up. We got our fuel filters with fuel lines. Like I said, the rear suspension was all custom, scratch built. The front suspension was all scratch built. We've got some soundproofing mats laid in the floor area here. We've got our custom cluster gauges. We painted the chassis with the black, flat black, sublime green, and we used nail polish for the metallic silver on there. On the body, we decided to go, the kit was molded in a really nice orange, so we decided to go naked styrene with it. I did have a color picked out that I was going to spray it with, but I decided due to time and everything, I guess you could say, I just went to naked styrene on it because it's cool. So this is what it looks like with the engine dropped in. I'm leaving the hood off so you can actually see some really good, I mean, just a sweet engine, man. It looks so beautiful setting in that all white body. The red interior actually looks really, really, really good coming through the with the white and everything. So let's go ahead and set this up here. Like I say, big shout out to everybody that's followed this project. I know it's taken a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I actually was in a lot of group builds this year. I've had a very, very productive build production this year. This model was not even on my radar or my agenda. I just joined because, you know, my southern brother, Fred Henry, just, you know, did his little tutorial, and I thought that, you know, why not? Why not give, you know, why not build something? So, big shout out to Fred Henry. Go check him out. Check out his whole tutorial. This is White Lightning 1955 monogram Chevy that was actually inspired by his tutorial to build. Like I say, it, you know, didn't even know I was going to build this particular model this year, but I'm so glad I did. Just came out, you know, I had to take my time with it, but it came out, obviously it came out awesome. And I'm really, 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 just really happy with the overall build after I'm done with it, you know. I'm just gonna do it once over. Like I said, we painted it with the Color Place gloss white, no clear. We used primer. We just pretty much primed it, you know, wet sanded, put the rattle can to it. White Lightning is basically just like a no prep drag car, I would say. You could meet him on a Saturday night, and he'll take your money with a smile. You might catch him running some mystery elixir. I mean, you might spot him running some mystery elixir, but you damn sure ain't gonna catch him. So there you go. That's what you'll be seeing, though. That's what you will be seeing as he scooting on down the road. All in all, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful model, guys. There again, it was based off of this street burner kit here. This is the Revell street burner. It gets mean when the light goes green. 1955 Chevy Street Machine. 1/24 scale. And we turned it into White Lightning. And just such an enjoyable model. I might revisit it in the future, maybe add, you know, a couple little bit more things here and there. You know how I am. I always come back later on and add little doodads and things.